Hello everyone and welcome back to another product review on my channel. In today's video we're going to take a look at two brand new collections from Magic Gel. They are the Cashmere Crush collection and the Royal Frost collection. So that's 8 in each box. I'm going to swatch them out. I'm going to do color comparisons with other Magic colors. So let's get started. So the first collection we're going to take a look at is Cashmere Crush, and each collection that you buy comes with these labels that are numbered, named, and also have the names of the collection on the labels. So the first color we're going to take a look at is Wispy Beige 381, and this color kind of reminds me of Melted Beige, so I can't wait to do color comparison with that color. This is a 2-coat coverage gel, and I am applying it very thin because I kind of want to see what the undertone is, and I am seeing a pink undertone to this color. And when I apply the second layer, you really don't need a whole lot of product on your brush. It is a 2-coat coverage color, but use very little product and you get a full opaque look. And this is Wispy Beige after 2 thin layers, and I did cure about 1 minute in between each layer, and I do like it with my skin tone, especially in the winter time with a paler skin tone. And I am using the Luxe Matte Top Coat from Magic Gel, and this color looks great on all 3 skin tones and even my skin tone. So yeah, here you're seeing some pink undertone. The Melted Beige is a little bit more brown, and I think depending on what color's next to Wispy Beige, it's going to pull either brown or pink. And the next color is number 382 Tan, and tan is a tan color. This is a kind of a medium brown, so a little on the lighter side for those brown manicures that we have been seeing this fall. So I think this color is right on trend with what's going around in the nail world. This is also a 2-coat coverage gel, so apply it in 2 thin layers. And I want to say how lovely these colors self-level. There's no chasing the gel, there's no pullback at the free edge. It self-levels beautifully. There's no shrinkage when you're curing it. The MLAC gel polishes are just very easy to use, and they're very consistent as well. This color paired with Wispy Beige and do a sweater nail would look so cozy. Okay, let's do some color comparisons. And the next color is 383 Brownie. This is a deeper chocolate brown, and I'm seeing a bit of a red undertone with this color, so that kind of makes this color like a true milk chocolate color. And I also find that because of the viscosity of the MLAC colors, they don't run into the cuticle or sidewalls. And the viscosity for me is that perfect thickness for doing nail art as well. And this is Brownie after 2 coats, cured for 1 minute in between each coat. So luxurious. I could so see this in the winter and late fall season. And then the Luxe Matte Top Coat, and this color looks great on all 3 skin tones as well. And the next color is number 384 Liquor. And this is a beautiful wine color, a deep, like a Merlot wine, and it is a shimmer. So there's like that metallic shimmer in this color. And it's leaning maroon, but it's got a lot of wine hues to it. And this is going to be a client favorite. This is such a winter color, a great fall color as well. And who doesn't love liquor? And look how velvety this looks matte. I am a shiny top coat girl, but This is so romantic and rich looking yet elegant. The next color is 385 Dusty Aubergine, and this is an eggplant color, so like a plum. It's got a pinky red undertone, and you do need to layer this in 2 layers to get that opaque, rich, deep look. And again, I can't reiterate this enough. Apply these colors in thin layers. Just because you might see some shadowing or it's not as opaque as a 1-coat coverage, don't worry about that, because once you put that second layer on, it's perfection. And even though this is really dark, against my skin tone, I can tell that it is a deep plum. It doesn't look black, but it is very deep and very rich. And then matte is very stunning as well. I think this one is going to look great no matter what your skin tone is. The next color is 386 Ash Rose, and this is like a red purple, a medium purple, and I think Ash Rose is the perfect name for this color. I'm seeing some muted tones here, so probably gray undertone, like a blue-gray undertone. So I think that kind of makes this collection a softer look. Or maybe soft isn't the word, but a toned down look, because usually winter colors are very jewel toned, very deep and rich. But so far what I'm seeing with this collection is that it's more of an earthy collection. Very beautiful. There's still a lot of color in these bottles. And then using a matte top coat, it lightens the color, but you're still getting that nice winter hue, that winter berry look. This one's really pretty. And the next color is number 387, Muted Ink. Now this one, when I'm swatching it, I'm thinking, is this purple or is this blue? I'm seeing some red undertones. I'm seeing the gray. So this tones it down. It kind of muddles or muddies the color. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all. It just gives this a nice soft, it almost looks like, is this a dusty periwinkle? Is it blue or is it purple? But I think it's leaning more blue. Oh, this color would look stunning with one of Magic Gel's chromes over top. So after 2 layers and a full cure in between each layer, yes, this looks like a dusty navy blue. I'm still seeing hues of purple and gray, and even seeing some red in this. And then matte just kind of lightens the color up and gives it a completely different look. This one is also a gorgeous color. And the last color in this collection is 388 Cashmere Sage. Now this color is like a dusty olive green, and I have been seeing this color in the clothing stores this fall. It is such a beautiful color, even if it's darker or lighter. For myself especially, I gravitate towards this color. So the undertones I'm seeing in this color is yellow, but also gray. So I think the gray mutes out the yellow a lot. And I would think that this is more of a fall color. However, I can totally see this color being worn in the winter time. And then when you put a matte top coat, it's always going to be lighter. And this would be a great base for any kind of nail art that you want to do. Okay, and a quick look at the Cashmere Crush collection. Very fall toned, very gray undertones, but these colors I totally can see being worn in the winter if you like something a little more muted and toned down. Not every client loves rich, bold, jewel-toned colors in the winter time, so I think this collection has a nice assortment of colors as well. Okay, let's move on to the next collection, the Royal Frost collection. And the first color we're going to take a look at is 389 Velvet Nectar. And Velvet Nectar is like this muted pumpkin orange color. Now, I'm going to be honest, and I think this color is a little confusing for a winter collection. I think it would work great for a fall collection. However, this color is very popular. I've been seeing the browns or like that muted olive green from the Cashmere Crush collection, and this color I've seen a lot in magazine write-ups for nail trends for the fall and winter. But at first glance, I would totally think that this would be a fall color. Now, this is not a color I would wear on all 10 nails with my skin tone. However, if you have an olive skin tone or a deep brown or dark colored skin tone, this color will look so rich on you. And even matte, I am seeing the gray undertones, and where this color is quite muted and not a bright orange. And the next color we're going to look at is number 390, Ruby Vapor. Okay, this one just made my mouth drop. This one is a pink. It does have a blue base. It's got gray hues, so it makes it look more muted and earthy toned. And for me, I'm really loving it. This still has a lot of color in it, so it's going to look great on a lighter skin tone, olive skin tone, dark skin tone. I would call this a Christmas pink. It's almost reminds me of a lipstick pink as well. And look at this matte. It is so pretty. But if I'm being completely honest, I think I prefer this color shiny over matte. The next color is 391, Crocus Petal, and Crocus Petal is a light pink, a lot of blue undertones in this color, so it is kind of one of those colors, is it a pink or is it a purple? And I think this is a great color that breaks up a darker collection, and I think this is a color that's going to go well with the Cashmere Crush collection. So far I'm seeing that these colors can mix and match. And what I've also noticed with this color is that I didn't find it very difficult to apply to the swatch stick. You do need to use 2 coats to get an opaque coverage. However, you know, sometimes pink is really hard to work with, especially around the cuticle area. I don't think this color is going to give me any issues. I can see this color being used in the springtime as well, especially matte. Yes, in this shot, I'm seeing a lot of purple blue hues to this color. The next color we're going to look at is number 392, Velvet Depths, and this is I'm going to say like a medium to dark teal color, and in one layer I'm not seeing a whole lot of different colors for the undertone, yet this one is also muted, so I do see gray hues, to this color. And this color did confuse me a little bit because teal is a great color for summer. Yet when I think about winter, stick some silver snowflakes on this. If you don't want to do the traditional red and green, this is a perfect option. And I think this is the right shade that can go with any skin tone, that you can add your Christmas designs or your winter designs. Now remember that these collections are not Christmas collections, but they're winter collections. So this is what this color looks like matte. I think I prefer this one shiny. Okay, maybe this isn't a color for a darker skin tone. The next color is 393 Royal Shore, and Royal Shore is a very unique glitter. So it's got a teal gel base, but like a cobalt blue glitter. So I'm putting this on thin so you can see the base that would match the last color that we looked at. But when you put this against skin, it looks blue. And then here I just wanted to show you the comparison of how close in tones this color is to the last one we looked at. So with the second layer, I am getting more of the blue glitter and more of obviously the teal color. This is a very unique and gorgeous color because you don't really know if you're wearing a teal or a blue when you have the two full layers on and against a opaque background like a fingernail. But if you were to do this matte, you can kind of see that teal undertone. And I love how you can still see the glitter when you use a matte top coat. The next color is number 394, Miracle, and Miracle is a purple glitter. So when you're applying it very thin, look at that. It's almost like a neon periwinkle purple. And then the glitter that's in here is a magenta glitter. And I know you can't really see it in this shot, but it is a pink glitter in this color. I love how these glitters are not what you would expect. And this one being named Miracle is really perfectly named because it's one color as you do that first layer, and then the second layer it's this gorgeous purple color with magenta or fuchsia glitter in it. Almost looks like the Aurora Borealis skies in this shot when you do it matte. But for glitter, I almost always use a shiny top coat. The next color is 395 Merry Glimmer. Now this is another one. You apply this color very thinly and you're seeing pink or a magenta, and then the glitter inside is a gold, so it kind of brings more of a red hue, but it's still leaning pink. So this is another kind of trippy color, but so gorgeous, and definitely one that you would want to put a shiny top coat on because those glitters are so sparkly. And then when you do this color matte, this kind of looks like Santa's coat. It's all fluffy and velvety and Christmassy. This one's so pretty. And the last color in this collection, Mistletoe Magic number 396. This is a gorgeous emerald green with green glitter, but I'm wondering if there's silver in here as well. And I love when you apply the second layer, how rich and more jewel toned that emerald green gets. And I think it is just a green glitter that's in here, but it sparkles. And I'm wondering if it's reflective. I didn't even think to try with a flashlight to see if these glitters were reflective glitters or not. But this one matte, oh my gosh, this is stunning and a great Christmas color. Okay, and a quick look at the Royal Frost collection. This one's got more pops of color, 4 glitters, and a little bit more of a brighter collection than Cashmere Crush. Okay, let's recap both collections. So Cashmere Crush is on the left and Royal Frost is on the right. Now I'm noticing in both collections they are more of a muted collection. They're toned down, but there is some pops of color in these collections as well. And I think there's a color in here for everyone. Whatever your mood is, if you're feeling more fall-like, there's some fall colors. If you want to stick to the browns, there's browns and tans. And if you want the Christmas red and green, there's that in here as well. So tell me what your favorite colors are. Comment down below. Are you going to pick up one or both of these collections, or just a few colors individually? Let me know in the comment section. So thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.